Hey everyone, it's Daryl from Houseplant Journal. Today I'm going to give you a tour of all my houseplants. Let's start here in the living room. So here we have two snake plants, pretty standard tropical houseplants. And over in the corner of the living room, I have a little mini greenhouse with 3 orchids. So I've got 2 Phalaenopsis orchids here and 1 little dendrobium you can see right in the middle. This Phalaenopsis here is in its resting period. You can see the new leaf coming out. The flowers all died off about a month ago. And here's a little dendrobium kind of fighting for sunlight. But these windows face south, so enough light for everyone. Now moving to the base of the stairs, which is lit by a skylight. Here is my Philodendron Siloam. This one is one of my favorites. Now let's go upstairs. At the first landing here, I've got a money tree. One of the first plants I ever got. You can see that it's got the typical braiding. Then I just let it grow. Now of course I've cut it back a few times. Then as we go up the stairs, you can see my very recently mounted Philodendron Silvers. I really like the way that they just hang down here. Oh, this one looks a little thirsty. And as we get to the second landing of the stairs, I have a second money tree here. This one I'm sort of babysitting for my friend. I recently had to prune it. That was like a few weeks ago. And you can see that as long as the trunk is healthy, a new shoot just come right up. And as we come to the top of the stairs, here's my big plant shelf. As you can see, there's a lot of vacancies right now. Here we have some sort of aloe. It's not aloe vera, I forgot what this one's called. Here is a succulent. I also don't remember what this is called. This is a peace lily, whose bloom is obviously ready to go. Here we have a Haworthia. This is a little golem jade. This one is called a tree of love, and I always forget its botanical name. Here we have some nice containers who are waiting for plants. And this is a Chinese evergreen, which take a look over here, starting to sprout 2 new plants. Here's a regular jade. This is a ponytail palm. One time I gave it a haircut. But yeah, that was a bad idea. It's much nicer to have the leaves flowing down like this. Here we have a snake plant. I think this one is called Sansevieria japonesa, the Japanese snake plant? I guess so. And here we have kind of sad looking ginseng bonsai. Yeah, this one's kind of hard to maintain. Here I'm just restarting some Christmas cactus stems. Beside the shelf I have one of my other Christmas cacti. Then by the railing here, this is the gold tooth aloe, which hopefully you've all seen its special episode. moving along, we have a nice ZZ plant. And here is another Christmas cactus. Down here beside the ZZ plant, I have two aloe veras. Here's another Christmas cactus. And this little contraption here is just a white umbrella. Originally I had this here to block the sun because during the summer the sun gets pretty high and it actually does come through this skylight here. So I didn't want the sun to burn the leaves of whatever plants I put down here. Here is a really large marble queen pothos. I'm trying to grow it up on this stake, but I can't seem to keep the stake moist enough to get the vines to root into it. And down over here, I have another aloe vera. And just above that, I have a banana plant from a friend. There's another old jade plant. And on this shelf here, I keep a whole bunch of plant accessories, pots, some soil, little plant ties, and different things I use for watering. And next we have my bathroom. Now I realize I'm quite fortunate because this bathroom has an amazing skylight. And when combined with my daily shower, then this room gets some nice humidity every day. Here I've got a big spider plant. It's in a 10-inch pot. Moving over here, I've got a golden pothos, and right beside that is a pothos neon. Right here I have a syngonium, I think that's his name. Down here I have two peperomias. Here's a Alocasia amazonica. This is a blue star fern. It's not looking all that great. In behind here are two mini ZZ plants. Here's a shelf full of other plant accessories. And up here is another golden pothos, rooted from the cuttings of the big one you saw. And hanging up here is my new Peperomia prostrata. I just bought this a few days ago. I was really sad when my other one was lost to the spider mites. Then over here by the window, I've got two little glass orbs with air plants. And on the windowsill, I have more air plants. Then over here on over the toilet shelf, I have another air plant, some golden pothos cuttings that are rooting in water. It's probably time to transplant them. Then here is a staghorn fern. Let's see if I can come around here and give you a look at the new shield frond that is developing. Now the second shelf I have another Pothos Marble Queen. Oh, and here is another Pothos, but this one was actually a pure green variety that I managed to separate from my other golden Pothos planter. And here I've been kind of keeping the pure greens together. And on the lower shelf I have a whole bunch of prayer plants. They are actually 3 pots all together in this little planter here. Hanging here is a Pothos Enjoy. Then in my extra sink I have 2 Begonia Rexes, or Rex Begonia. This one on the left here is almost outgrowing itself. You can see how many generations of leaves I've had. And finally, here we are in my room with windows that face north. Here are my 3 bird's nest snake plants. And 2 of them are award winners. Next year I'll go for this guy here. Well, that's all for the plants in my house. I'll do another episode for the plants in my church and also the ones in my office. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Houseplant Journal. Thanks for watching. Bye.